What's up, Aces fans? Welcome back to the Aces post-game reports. I'm Armani Lingo with Vegas Sports Today, and as always,
I'm Jazz Lucas with Her Game Network.
woo-wee. Man, this one was probably one of the best WNBA games I've ever watched.
This was a stressful game.
Yeah, this one kept us up, okay?
Oh my goodness.
So we're here inside Michelob Ultra Arena for Game 5, winner take all between the Las Vegas Aces and Indiana Fever. The Aces are looking to go for their fourth final appearance since 2020 and looking to go for that third championship. Whew, man, where do I even start? Well, we're going to start off backwards. We're going to start off
backwards
because we can't start at the beginning because then we'll be here for hours if we were to talk about so from beginning to end. So we'll start at the back end. In overtime. So we needed overtime for this special game. A whole lot going on. But the Aces were able to just inch. I'm saying inch out of this game, okay?
No, literally. Literally.
And we'll give the Indiana Fever their credit here soon. But let's talk about this overtime. Chelsea Gray.
I would say before we even start with Chelsea Gray,
okay,
let's talk about the big shot from Jewel.
Just to kick that overtime off. Yeah,
that was a huge shot, and she's been kind of cold the whole entire game.
Yeah.
So for her to hit that big shot, that was pretty huge.
Yeah. And they needed the momentum to come on their side right away. I mean, Indiana in that fourth quarter, they kept on taking shot after shot, and all of it went in. The Aces could not get a break from them. Not at all. And not at all this whole series, if you think about it. So that's how it kind of panned out into overtime. They needed to make that first big shot to get momentum on their side. And like you said, Jewel Lloyd delivered for the Aces. But then after that, Chelsea Gray absolutely took over that game. She said, let me cook and let me be the point god. Instead, she was a three-point god. Am I right?
Oh, my goodness. She looked like her old self out there.
Yep.
She looked really good out there. 8 points?
Yep, 8 points in that overtime. I mean, that's what the Aces need. That's
bad.
And look, A'ja Wilson, I think she kind of got fatigued and tired towards the end of the game, especially going into overtime. I mean, they're asking her to do a lot at this point. I mean, this was just a tiring series. You saw post-game on A'ja Wilson's face. She was like, "Oh, I'm just beat." like
she did look like
that's how I guess pressurizing this Indiana Fever team is.
I want to say that, or Jackie just got hot and they started giving Jackie the ball more because she had a more hot hand than A'ja in that fourth quarter too.
And I do definitely agree with that. And since we already mentioned A'ja Wilson, Chelsea Gray, and Jackie Young, they combined for 84 points out of the 107 points for the Las Vegas Aces. How about that?
Crazy. But I did say, a couple episodes ago that in order for the Aces to actually win, this was a hard win. I mean, this game could have been way better. But it just can't. It has to be all three of them or four of them. It has to be everybody. And everybody did contribute in this game.
Yeah, it can't just be A'ja Wilson. I mean, we talked about this. It can't be A'ja Wilson at the end of the day and just Jackie Young. So Chelsea Gray, and then also Megan Gustafson also hit some big shots early. Give her her flowers, am I right?
She did good. Defense, she shot, and Megan's going to shoot. She's getting in the game. She's going to shoot.
that no catch and just shoot at the rim. She did exactly that. And they went in. And her shots, I mean, she didn't have a ton of points, but the points that she made tonight mattered a lot. There were, I guess, momentum-changing points at times, yeah?
Yeah, I agree. Well, she had 5 points, and those was five huge points. I got the stat pad right here. I got the stat pad right here. Jazz. Let me act like I ain't got it. But yeah, 5 points. She had 2 assists. So, I mean, you can't be mad at that. And she was really good on defense.
She did her job for a role player. All right. And that's what the Aces need. They needed their depth to show up against this, beat down Indiana Fever team. First of all, we want to send our prayers to Kelsey Mitchell. Yes, she unfortunately had to be helped off late in the game. Don't know the injuries. We're obviously not going to make speculations here. But, yeah, it didn't look good. They had to get the stretcher out. Thankfully, she didn't have to leave the arena in the stretcher. She was able to kind of walk it off, which is good news. She's at a local hospital right now here in Vegas. So, obviously, prayers to Kelsey Mitchell and that team. Now, I want to kind of transition into this Indiana Fever team. Mm-hmm. You got to give them their credit and their flowers. I mean, the Aces had all three advantages today, right? They're at home. Mm-hmm. They have the veteran team, and they were playing solid and basketball, and this Fever team gave them everything they could have done.
I would say they had 6 players in double digits.
Wow.
6.
Speaking of depth, right?
6. I mean, they play good basketball.
Uh-huh.
You can't be mad at that.
Yeah, and first, like, they're playing without, I already mentioned this in the couple episodes, they're playing without Caitlin Clark. They're playing without Sydney Colson. Mm-hmm. So they're already entering this matchup without some of their key players. Yeah. And then today they lose Kelsey Mitchell late, and you're thinking that that's it, right? There's no way they're going to give the Aces hell from there. And they fought towards the very end, no matter who they had on that bench or who they had on that roster. Every player fought out there. And you got to give Stephanie White credit for how this team was coached in this series.
No,
I mean,
absolutely.
You don't see that a lot, right? You don't see that a lot with a team that's as injured as Indiana. You don't see them play the way they did, as motivating they did. They give every single inch out there. So we had to give the Indiana Fever and Stephanie White her flowers and the credit at the end of the day for making this a fun Game 5 series. Anything you want to add on about this Indiana Fever team?
I mean, they came a long way, especially from last season. So to have a look from where they were last season to now, I mean,
right.
They did pretty good.
Yeah, especially with all their players missing. And real quick, we're going to show you guys a post-game clip of Stephanie White just talking about how resilient and how proud she is of this team post-game. So take a listen.
It's an incredible group of women, an incredibly connected group. They're a great example to everybody what it means to just put one foot in front of the other, to persevere, to welcome people into the fold, to not give in to circumstance, to lead with grace and dignity.
Yeah, as I mentioned, much credit to Stephanie White and the Indiana Fever team. And just to put into some context before we close out on the Fever, Kelsey Mitchell, before she got injured, was leading the team with 15 points, but Odyssey Sims took over, finished the night with 27 points. Just finishing thoughts on this Fever team, and I guess what can you expect from them next year?
I mean, they had night and day difference from where they were last season. So, I mean, they came out pretty good, and you want a player like Odyssey Sims on your team, and that is the reason why 27 points, she pretty much put the team on her back and said, I got it. Yep,
and like I said, much credit to Indiana. But now we're going to move on. Let's talk about Asia Wilson. Speaking of postgame, let's talk about Asia Wilson and what she said during the postgame. We're going to play that clip real quick before we say anything and to get your guys' opinion on it first. So here's what she had to say. The first words she had to say postgame.
Had an opportunity to listen to Fee, and I just want to say I was honestly disgusted by the comments that Kathy made. But at the same time, I'm very appreciative that we have people like Fee in our committee of our Players Association representing us, because that's what we're going to have to continue to make the push to stand on what we believe in. And I'm grateful to have those type of people be able to continue to speak up for us. And I'm gonna ride with Fee always, because she knows, obviously she's a business girly and she has her own stuff going on. But moving forward, we got to continue to stand on business as we talk about this CBA negotiation.
Yeah, a bold statement, obviously, by Asia Wilson to start things off. Not even talking about her performance or anything, but she wanted to get that out of the way when she first started her post-game conference. So, thoughts on that?
I mean, I agree with her, and I stand with Fee also. Things need to be changed in the W. I mean, the refs. I mean, that's one of the main things, and of course, all the other things that go. I would say that goes together with it.
Yeah.
It just something has to change.
No, and I get it. This is a growing league, right? So when a league grows, there's going to be obviously a lot of obstacles that come in this way, and this is obviously one of them. These negotiations with the players. The last thing we obviously want is a lockout year, because the W is right now it's in the best spot it's ever been in, and we just don't want that to, I guess, ruin the momentum the W is going with.
Now, do you think it's going to be a lockout?
The way things are sounding and the way these players are talking, we haven't heard this much noise ever in the WNBA. So I do think possibly it is on the verge of a lockout. I hope it doesn't happen, but just with everything that's going on. Yeah, okay. Forget about all that, though. Let's talk about the WNBA Finals, okay? We'll worry about that in the offseason. But now the WNBA Finals is set. The Las Vegas Aces will take on the Phoenix Mercury, a team that they've had a lot of run-ins with them in this season. Bit of a rival, you would say, a little bit, right?
At this point.
Yeah. So this is it's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be a fun one. And after how we saw things pan out in this series, what do you think is the biggest difference with this Phoenix Mercury team than this Fever team?
I was just gonna ask you the same thing. Satu and Ka.
Yep.
And AT.
And who mentioned that? It was Coach Becky Hammond. Yeah. She was talking about how that's going to be an interesting matchup, and that their play style is so much more different than Indiana. So there's going to be a lot of big adjustments they're going to need to make in that game one. Now, I will say this Indiana Fever team, I feel like, gave them a run for their money, obviously, and I think it taught a lot about themselves, right? What they need to work on, how they need to, I guess.
This is a lesson.
Absolutely.
This is a lesson game for them to actually, like, okay, hey, we did this, we need to work on this, we need to do this, we need to rebound the ball, we need to rebound the ball, we need to rebound the ball.
Yeah.
We need to rebound the ball.
Expectations are a lot higher for sure. So that one's going to be an absolute fun series.
But you know what? It's going to be a more slower pace. Phoenix is not as a fast tempo as Fever. Yeah. So they're going to be able to actually control the ball a little bit more. Let
plays develop in their own zone, get things going. And I guess they're going to be more tactical, I would say. Yeah. So yeah, but what a fun series. And to close things out, guys, we do want to make this announcement. We want to be here for the WNBA Finals, obviously, but we still haven't got our final approval email yet, and that goes for both of us. So it's kind of in limbo whether or not we will be at the WNBA Finals. We just want to alert you guys on that. So you guys will be like, hey, where's Armani and Jazz for the WNBA? Where's the WNBA Finals post-game recap? So we do want to alert you guys about that. But overall, it was an absolute pleasure working with you this season. I mean, this was so much fun. I had so much fun doing all this. And if this is our last post-game episode, I can't wait for next season. And we just got better and better and better. So it was an absolute blast. I had so much fun. What do you think about this whole experience?
I agree with you. I mean, I had a blast. I mean, I feel like we've been doing this for so long, and it's already. But we do have the finals, and we'll do something.
And to say that if we don't get approved,
if we're not here, we will do something.
We'll be somewhere else. We'll be outside the arena doing content for you guys because we know how much you guys love this type of content. And we want to shout out you guys. Yep. We appreciate you guys so much for showing us support throughout the whole season. We love you guys, all right? And everything that you've said about me and Jazz has all been positive, and I really appreciate it. Obviously,
I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, seriously.
So we thank you guys so much. But for now, if this is it, we're going to be signing off here from Michelob Ultra Arena for the 2025 WNBA season. Jazz, one last dap up. It was an absolute pleasure again. And guys, we hope to see you soon. But hey, for now, I'm Romani Lingo.
I'm Jazz Lucas.
And we'll see you guys real soon.